Welcome to One Word a Day, and let's dive in. Well, I'm Sophie. Yes, that's the usual line. Qi is the second skill that I'm going to talk about in Qin Qi Shu Hua, the four core curriculum for educated men back in China 2,000 years ago, probably. And Qi, go playing. So it's kind of like chess to the Western world. Like if you're an educated man, you better know how to play that. All right. And the qi back then was the default. And we have other games like xiangqi. It's more like chess than Go, because Go only black and white stones. There are no dedicated rows for each stone. They are equally important. And there's no distinction of roles versus the other xiangqi are the ones that have the hierarchy. You have kings and queens, your generals, your horses, all that. So that probably, I don't exactly know the history of xiangqi, if that was independently developed, made in China, or it's inspired by chess, actually, because the two does have a lot of similarities. But in any case, this qi can be either of the two board games that involves two players. They are adversaries and they try to win out each other. And the famous thing is AlphaGo. That Go is to use computer to defeat human Go player, and it's the computer playing against the human. But that's the Go we were talking about here. Qi, I translate it as Go, but it could be the other board game as well. And if you look at it describes the environment or the setup of when you're playing the board game. So this is the board, and this is the stand of the board. And you're almost like sitting on a chair, or you can either view it as a sitting on a chair or under the tree, or is the board game board itself is made of wood. So this is the wood symbol, the canopy of the tree, the root of the tree connected by the trunk of the tree. So it's a tree, three-part tree symbol connected as one integral visual icon. And whenever we see this icon embedded in a bigger Chinese icon, that means it's something is made of wood. So we have this wood symbol material and the space of the board. And here it looks like a container. And we have a crisscross there. That means it's a woven structure. So you can view it as a woven structure that hold the gold pieces. And here is how it looks like. So this is the woven structure over there. On top of this wood-made surface, I believe it's 19 by 19 grid. And then I only know a very limited part of it. The way you can win is to occupy the max amount of space. And the way you can occupy it to declare that's yours is by making this holes where it's fully surrounded by your color of stone, which is like this 1, 2, 3, 4 stone placed on the intersect of the grid. And the middle part here, that's kind of a no white stone zone. Like the white stone cannot go there anymore. Once they go there, they are going to be taken out by default. And that's the space secured by the black stone player. And another space, another space, another space. And you can see that. And this 3 of them are the space for the white win. So at the end of the game, people just count how many spaces over there. You can see, well, now looking at it closer, you can see all that spaces. So this is space building or ground gaming game then became this intellectual wrestling between two players. And that's how ancient people, I guess, ancient Chinese, as a pastime, as well as intellect or brain or strategy training ground for people to, because it's unlimited way to play it, and for people to peacefully wrestle and game to have a good time together. And I guess Go player, if they get a certain level of winning streak, and then they become highly esteemed member. It's I guess the ancient IQ test almost, like either you're outsmarting, maneuvering your opponent or not, and that's like an absolute, because by the end people can count how many spaces you occupy. So that's the second skill you need to learn in ancient times, ancient China. Qi. There you go. Thank you for your time. See you another day.